should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. The men with no visitors, on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This thing's my love. It's Friday night. The inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio.
And welcome to the Prison Show. It's Friday, November the 24th, and we have some sad news. Yesterday, David Atwood, a mentor to many death row activists, passed away. As we know, his wife, Peggy, passed away earlier this year. So, I know David and I were surprised earlier today. Linda and I we knew that he has been sick, but our hearts go out to his family, his friends. I know he has many friends still on death row, many friends in prison, many friends across the world, because he has touched so many lives. In and out of prison, I don't even know what to, when I first found out, it was, it just stops you in your tracks, because it's always, seems like he's always there, always in the background. He was here not too long ago bringing some death row cups, anti-death penalty pens, pencils, you name it. He always had, it's David Atwood. We loved him, and we will miss him. We've missed him.
We've missed him for a long time, but yeah. With Peggy passing, and then he was sick for so long, we were lucky to get a text every now and then.
Right. We were.
So we're going to miss him. We're going to miss him big time.
Absolutely. He
was a good mentor and colleague and brother.
Yeah. Wow. Not much you can,
Yeah, but then, Dee Dee and I were talking about earlier, we got Ray and Michael and Bill Hayburn. Now Dave, and you and I talked earlier, Marleya Baird. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if you knew her, but I knew her from Spirit Key. But a lot of guys know her. She did a lot of good with the Alpha Group, is what it was called. It was a Christian group. She'd go in and out of prisons with the Alpha Group. I mean, it's like all our colleagues are passing away and leaving us to it. So I guess we've got to carry the mantle.
The people we looked up to when we were first starting, they're
all passing away.
They're all passing away. So just keep him and his family, his friends, in your thoughts. Lots of love goes out to everyone who knew him. So anyway, David has a great show lined up for us this evening. We have Gary Cohen, parole attorney at law. Looking forward to him being on the show. Juan Gotti, returning citizen, rapper, tattoo artist. He's going to be on the show. I'm going to have to get a hookup for some tattoos. Woohoo. Brittany.
He's not there yet, is he?
Brittany Robertson, one of my mentors. I love her. She is Texas prison reform activist. I look up to her, love her. And of course, Dani and Linda, the Texas Death Row Angels, were in the house. David Collingsworth's in the house. And we have some visitors. We have Miss Nadine Broxton in the house. Woohoo! Just flew in. And you can talk because you have, well, I guess you can talk too. Just because you don't have earphones. I'm losing it.
I'm Sophie. I'm coming on behalf of a French association which is called Fight for Justice. It was created about 20 years ago to help and support Odell Barnes, who sadly was executed in the year 200,000. And sadly, the association will soon be closing. So we're coming, well, basically for a last visit, I'll be visiting several people on death row whom the association has been supporting for a while. And we hope to continue to help for, well, at least till the end of the year. And then maybe in another way, we'll see. But yes, that's the purpose of the trip. And I'm very happy to be doing this trip with my bestie, Nadine.
Okay, well, we're looking forward to a great show. And now, without further ado, we have Gary Cohen on line one.
Good evening, David.
How are you, Gary?
I am well. I want to say hello to you and to all of those good people in the studio that make the magic happen. Folks I haven't met but who I admire.
Dani Allen is our hostess, and she's sitting right out there. She can say hi to you.
Hello, Mr. Cohen.
Hi. No. Mr. Cohen was my daddy. My name's Gary. It was horrible to have to start out with the sad news about Dave Atwood. He's passed on, but he's passed a baton down to folks like y'all and the rest of the folks in the studio who continue to do good work. And that's what our goal in life is. That's what our job is to keep passing that baton on to others to carry on the fight.
Yep. And it's a hard fight, and then sometimes it's big shoes to fill.
Oh, amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah.
Speaking of shoes,
So thank you.
What about your shoes? I mean, we got you on here, and you've been doing a lot of good, and everybody in the world talks about you, and you got quite a big reputation. And why don't you tell us how you got started?
Well, I got started with Bill Hayburn. God bless his soul. And Hayburn and I met as head of an educational project in Austin for the Criminal Defense Lawyers Association. And I was kind of an odd soul, just like Bill was. Didn't really care much for, straight-laced lawyers. And Hayburn and I just kind of hit off. Abram's the one who obviously got me into the parole business, taught me about prisons, taught me about compassion, taught me about fighting for justice. Abram taught me about never giving up. And I was just blessed to have him for a mentor and a brother. I mean, and I consider him a brother for over 40 years, and his passing was a sadness for all of us. I know a lot of people know Abram. He's been a regular on the show there. But what Bill Abram taught me a lot about was that the practice of law is not what's important, and I really don't like to be classified as somebody who practices law, because the important ingredient that's always left out of that statement is people. You practice law, but no, I'm blessed to have a law degree that helps me represent folks, and the folks that I've met over the years. And that I've had the good fortune of being taken into their lives, having been given trust, have taught me daily about things like compassion, empathy, and that's what Abram was all about. So I give all credit to Bill.
So he taught you how to be. It's service. It's about service, right?
Well, it is about service, and it's about service to to the most needy of folks in the community, the folks who have experienced disservice all of their life because of environmental factors, because of mental health issues, because of drug issues, because of family issues. And they've gotten off the path and gotten into a place where, the misdeeds that they may have done, if they were done by folks of means, those folks of means aren't in prison by and large.
Right.
So they've been disserved all their life, and I've been practicing law for 50 years now, too long to really brag about. And I know what lawyers do, and I know how lawyers are, and I don't have a real good opinion of my own profession, of my own brothers and sisters, who practice law. I always like to tell people that doing parole work, I'm kind of at the back end of the legal food chain. People have been through bail bondsmen, they've been through lawyers, they've been through appellate lawyers, they've been through writ writers. And when I talk to folks and talk to families, I hear the stories about, the lawyer never returned my mom's phone call. I saw the lawyer once, 10 minutes before I went to court. And that's not doing people any service.
Right.
And so, I've tried to learn from Bill that the clients, not to lose sight of the client. The client is the most important thing, and the client's family is also equally as important, because those mamas and daddies and brothers and uncles and children on the outside, they're all doing time too.
Yes, sir.
And they've got anxieties, and they've been misused, abused, and ignored by the lawyers that they put their trust in for their loved ones. And so, again, thanks to my mentor, my teacher, my guru, I've tried to carry that through my life and through the way I do my practice. In terms of talking to people, learning about their stories, taking families' phone calls, trying to help, mamas and papas and loved ones on the outside with the anxiety and the uncertainties they're dealing with. I don't know if it helps, but that's the way that I was taught to deal with people, and that's what I try to do.
Sounds like you got the right idea. Dani's up in there praising the Lord.
I got my hand up, going, yeah, because I've dealt with quite a few parole attorneys who do not seem to like to return calls or do what when you pay someone. It would be nice if you dial her back or email her back,
Well, it would be more than nice. The way I look at it, Dani, when people put their trust in me, I owe them respect, and I have to earn that trust. And that means answering phone calls. I mean, I get paid for my time. What the hell am I supposed to do other than communicate? And the more that I communicate with my client and with their family, the better I understand their stories in life. Because that's what I really look at myself as. I'm a storyteller who happens to have a law degree. Because criminal conduct doesn't occur in a vacuum. There's always a reason in a story about how someone got off a path and landed up in prison. And that's what's important. And there's a lot of parole lawyers out there who I don't think well of, and I'm not going to mention any names.
I think I know them.
Sorry.
I think Bill used to talk about them too.
Yeah.
Well, Bill and I had a number of traits and faults that we shared in common. And one of the biggest faults that Bill and I shared in common is that we always spoke our mind, but sometimes we sure as hell were not diplomatic about doing it. So, but parole lawyers who don't bother to interview clients, who don't bother to interview the families. I mean, the family's part of the story.
Yeah.
Of the man or the woman, and the family is going to give you more information sometimes than the client will. And parole lawyers who can't articulate a vision about how they analyze and put together cases, I mean, they're really no more than mailmen. I mean, they're taking money from people, and they're passing along letters of reference and stuff like that, but they're not really advocating. They're not really explaining, a person's journey. I mean, we put people in prison for a number of reasons. Sometimes we want to stop bad conduct. Sometimes, the theory is we want to minimize risk to the community, or that we want to punish someone for bad deeds. And all of that philosophy, okay, it makes sense. But what it boils down to is that, but I think it boils down to sometimes, is that it's an opportunity for people who have made mistakes in life to take a time out and to reevaluate choices they made and consequences, to grow up.
So, Gary, let me interject a little bit. How can people reach you? I know we announce it 2 or 3 times a day, but can you give us an address maybe somebody could write you at, and a phone number maybe somebody's family could reach you at?
Oh, absolutely. The office address is 600 West 9th Street, and that's Austin, Texas, 78701. The phone number is 512-476-6201. And, of course, the website is at parolelaw.com.
Cool beans. And you're going to be back on January the 5th. You got that on your calendar?
If you say that, it's on my calendar. Thank y'all so much, and I hope that there'll be a day coming soon where I'll be down in Houston and we'll be coming in and shaking people's hands. I'd love to.
Well, come on.
Faces to the voices.
You come on with it, and we'll welcome you with open arms.
Please do.
Thank y'all so much for your time. God bless, and keep on the good work.
Thank you, sir. We'll talk to you in January.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Now we're going to go to Brittany, my favorite woman. Brittany. Hey, Brittany.
Hello. Hey.
When you moving to Texas?
As soon as possible.
You need to, girl.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be the last winter. I hope.
Well, we hope too, because I hope people understand what you got. You were phenomenal, but what you got this evening?
So the last time I was on, we talked about the emergency alert app. That after having a meeting with the ombudsman, that has been given to the board. So now we're putting pressure on the state house reps to fully support it and send letters of recommendation. Just knowing it could have saved over 100 lives this summer alone is reason enough to support it. And you know, the guys on the mailing list, they get their homework assignments. And one of the assignments was in the beginning of the year, along with all the other activism we were involved in. There was interviews being done on Cofield and Michael's units, and it was legal professionals and the Texas Civil Rights Project came in to interview some of the team members, and we had been spending 2 years preparing for this, making sure to stick to the biggest issues that affect the most people, the out-of-cell time, the food, the grievance procedure, everything like that. And because of that, we were able to then work with the Texas Civil Rights Project to provide the proof, so the documentation, all the grievances everybody has submitted to us. That all went into a report to the DOJ. And when these reports are done, it gives the most people the out-of-state time, the food, the grievance procedure.
I think that...
Yeah, Linda answered the phone and ended up cutting off the other one.
Oh.
Who's on line one?
Okay. Well, okay, let's get line...
It's ringing again. I bet Brittany's right there right now.
Yeah, let's get line 2.
For a second, sir. Hold on 1 second. Prison show.
That's Brittany.
Brittany.
Okay.
Hey.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead, Brittany. Sorry about that.
All right. That's all right.
You don't have to do nothing. Just leave her on the air.
The TDCJ has the ability to answer back on some of our claims. And from what Miss Molly had said, the answers that they gave us actually served us really well in the report. And because of that, she reached back out and asked if some of the guys on the mailing list would be open to speaking with members of the press. So that report on solitary confinement is going to be released soon. As well as one of the things I'm really pushing for is with the TDCJ losing over 1,000 guards from the start of the lockdown to the end, whether it's some were resigned, some were fired, some of them are facing indictments now.
Did you say over 1,000?
Yes. So the lockdown data. Yeah, it's posted up on one of our TikTok videos, but between the resignations and firing, for instance, the training facility where the new boots are trained lost 60 guards during the lockdown. They didn't even get their foot in the door before they decided they were not interested. So one of the things we're focusing on is getting more of the incarcerated individuals inside to kind of stand up and direct those guards. A lot of the guys on the mailing list know the policies like the back of their hand, and it's at times it's their job to tell these guards what they're supposed to be doing. The training provided by the state doesn't give them enough time to know. And when these guards are assigned into solitary confinement and they decide they want to be lazy, there's more severe things that can happen versus just upsetting someone that day. So
now, I want to repeat real quick what you said. The men and women need to tell the officers their job.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to repeat that. Just so people understand what you said. Because I hear it, too, on the phone. I hear it from my friends. They're like, hang on, let me tell this officer what to do. Hang on. Oh, my
how to get me my right tray, how to run rec so that everybody on my row can go. I mean,
it's just ridiculous.
They know what to do, and they're able to tell these staff. But what I don't want is, if we look at it this way, we got about 1,000 new boots coming in to the facility to make up for everything that they just lost.
Right.
If those guards come in and fall into the same thing that these guards that just got let go fall into, the I don't care, I don't get paid, I don't get paid enough for this, or, unless they're doing something for me, I'm not going to do nothing. The guards that'll starve you out just for not doing what they want.
Right.
So it's holding them more accountable. So we're going to design a one person per row speaks to the staff, the rank on the unit about issues. If that doesn't work, we're going to have 2 per row file grievances. And they're going to be getting 3 names that they can use as witnesses, and this is just only if it gets that far. But just making sure that we're not allowing these guards to get lazy or to fall into the same, apathetic behavior that the ones have just got let go for. It's about holding them as accountable as everybody else. A lot of these people are quick to, I guess let some of the guards get away with stuff out of fear, and that's fine, but that's how we ended up getting this far, and it being this bad.
Yeah, it was really bad. I guess I didn't see where there was 1,000 officers that left for one reason or another. I did not see that. Wow. And how many are under indictment?
So the criminal charges, they don't have the exact number, but
of course they don't.
Yeah. So for instance, the just from the dates of the 6th of September to the 29th, there was 71 terminations and 329 resignations. And then from 9/6 to 9/13, there was 65 resigned, dismissed, 24 failed drug tests, 36 resigned while still in the academy, and then 5 administratively separated due to various reasons.
Gotta love that phrase.
Yeah. But all this is on our TikTok. We got a whole bunch of other stuff up there, some public information requests and advice, as well as some of the quotes.
I
from
love
the guy.
your public information requests. You got it down pat, and I love it. You know the verbiage to use, girl. You got it. You got it down pat. Love it. Now,
Yeah,
you
if you-
said Cofield and the Michaels unit for the Texas Civil Rights Project. Are they planning to use any other units?
So that's why we focus mainly on overall state units. So this information was actually compiled by the 14 units that the mailing lists have people in. We made sure to use all the same issues, getting to medical and those things, so that essentially it wasn't my team members that were interviewed, it was the entire state. Because there's not one person in there who hasn't struggled to get to a medical appointment. So we stuck to those very overall issues instead of the woe is me issue. It's for the great of everybody versus, just the benefit of one.
Right, absolutely. I know when the Texas Civil Rights Project enters a unit, it usually gets the higher ups' attention. So, that is really that's good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely. I thought it was pretty interesting. Some of the staff on the units don't know who the Texas Civil Rights Project is, and mistakenly offered one of the gentlemen a bottle to pee in front of a female law student. So, they made a really good impression on them.
Clearly.
It went well. Yeah.
Let's introduce them to.
Uh-huh. Yep.
God, I love you. You're awesome. Well, Brittany, how can people get a hold of you?
Honestly, the P.O. Box, Texas Prison Reform, P.O. Box 671, and it's Kaukauna, Kaukauna, Wisconsin, 54130. Otherwise, social media, we're all over it.
Oh, yes. I see you on TikTok all the time because I, too, am on TikTok. What's your TikTok?
It's just Texas Prison Reform.
Texas Prison Reform. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you, girl. Everybody does. And we look forward to, I think David has you down for 6 weeks. If he doesn't, I'll knock on his door and remind him. Yeah, he just gave me the thumbs up. So see you in 6 weeks.
Beautiful. All right. That sounds great. Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Now we have Mr. Juan Gotti. How are you?
Juan Gotti.
Juan, yeah. I thought I said that.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, man, my phone sounds a little weird. I just landed over here in Ohio. I'm over here by Detroit, headed towards Toledo. So I'm calling in. But I would like to tell you guys thank you for having me, and I appreciate the love that you showed. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope you have a safe trip. Now, tonight, I know you're a returning citizen, a rapper, and a tattoo artist.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And what you doing over there in Detroit? At a big tattoo convention?
No, ma'am. It's actually, I have a concert tomorrow for my music. But in the daytime, I will be doing a guest spot at a tattoo shop, tattooing as well, I like to get here like a day or two ahead of time and tattoo my fans before they go to my concert. That way we're extremely connected. We have a bond that you couldn't buy,
Yeah. That's pretty cool, actually.
It is pretty cool. So tell us about your concert.
Man, well, I'm actually promoting one of my new albums. It's in Spanish. The title is called El Más Locote, which means the most crazy, because it's a mixture of back 10 years ago when I dropped this album, I was the first artist to ever screw and chop a corrido, a Mexican corrido, or screw and chop, cumbia music. The only screw and chopping that was being done was by DJ Screw, and it was only for rap. Nobody had ever ventured into trying to do any other genre. I was the first artist to do that. So I got noticed by the Latin Grammys, and I got nominated for Best Urban Latin Album in 2002 for my John Ghetto album.
Right. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. So, explain to me, I'm a redneck. So explain to me what chopping and screwing means.
Oh, chopping and screwing is Houston's version of like, okay, slow the record down to where it's almost way too slow for comfort, but just enough. And then the chop is repeating a certain word twice. When like you got the same album on two decks and one's playing slightly faster than the other and it catches the same word twice. Plop, plop, is, yo, is. You know, that's chopping.
Right.
You know? That's all it is, screwed and chopped.
That's it, huh? You make it sound so simple.
Yeah, it makes it sound simple.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually listening to some of your records earlier today. And Set Tripping, I was listening to that.
Yeah, no set tripping. Because like, I believe that no gangs, no colors, that we shouldn't be having no barriers between us. Really, to tell you the truth, I'm going to be honest where I got it from. I got it from religion because my dad's a preacher. And four of my uncles, they're preachers, man.
Right.
But every time we have like a family gathering, they were always arguing about who was right and who was wrong and this and that and, you know, what they disagreed on. And I would, as a child, I would tell myself, how could these men be arguing and disagreeing over the same God that they all worship? What? I don't see it, you know? So I saw religion as a barrier between my family, and that was a set, you know? Everybody had their own set.
Right.
So no set tripping me, no gangs, no colors, no claiming nothing, just neutrality, just, you know, being you for you, you know?
That's kind of like what started up Tango Blast, though, right? Tango Blast wasn't supposed to really be a gang. It was supposed to be a camaraderie between a lot of smaller gangs.
Yeah, and it turned into something crazy.
Yeah, it turned into something crazy, didn't it? It was bigger than what they thought it was going to be. Yeah. But that's still the same theory.
I was locked up with a lot of them. There's some good apples and bad apples, like in everything in life, man. You know?
Right.
and you got to just take it, the good for the good and the bad for the bad, my brother.
So where'd you do your time at?
Well, the last time I was locked up, I was in Willis unit in Raymondville, the old Whacking Hut unit.
Oh, okay.
And I did 18 months there.
Was that like a private facility at the time, or was it a therapeutic community?
No, it was a private community because the warden found out who I was, and he made me do a concert on the basketball court for the holidays.
Wow.
So, yeah, no, it was cool, man. Like, once the guards knew who I was and this and that, I got a lot of love, man. Like, and it was cool. I did my time peacefully. Thank God, because a lot of people don't, man. I've seen a lot of stuff in there. And it's a blessing to be able to go from that type of environment to right now where I'm at. I'm on the road headed to my next venue, my next show, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome. And how much time did you do?
18 months, sir.
That was total?
Yeah.
That's not that much. I mean, it is a lot to be locked up at one time, but at the same time, I've done 15 flats.
Yeah,
so.
well, this time, it was only 18 months.
Yeah, it's a real blessing.
Yeah, it's because I had gotten caught when I was younger for stupid stuff. When I was 19, stealing cars like every juvenile. And I ended up having that on my record, you know, like, because, man, you got to learn that, like, a lot of people learn with words and advice. But then you have the people in this world that don't learn with not even one bit of anybody's knowledge. They have to go through it themselves. They got to run into their own brick walls, and God's got to teach them a lesson a different way, because they're meant to learn a different way.
Right.
Some people are meant to learn with words.
Well,
some people are meant to
let me ask you, when you coming back to Houston?
I'll be back on the 27th, sir.
Sometime when you come back, hit me up, and maybe you come down here and rap for us on the air.
Man, I would love to, my brother. I would love to. I got some, I got some almost Christian type songs that
as long as it's clean, man, you can freestyle whatever you want, as long as it's clean.
Bro, I would love to go there and freestyle for you guys on the
All
post,
right.
man. Thank you.
Well, I hate to do it, but we're running out of time, so I appreciate you calling, and I hope you have a good trip. And like I said, whenever you get back into town, hit me up. I sent you a friend request on Facebook. So
I got you. I just wanted to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving because I didn't get a chance to, and blessings to you and your families. Thank you for having me, sir.
You too, Juan. You be cool.
Thank you.
Guys later. Later. Bye.
All right, Miss Linda.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, everyone on Texas Death Row and everyone else listening. As everyone is aware, David was executed on November 16th. He was pronounced dead at 7:11 p.m. David's last statement was, "Yes, I would, Warden. I call upon peace to the victim's family. There is not a day that goes by that I do not think about that faithful event of that day and what transpired. I pray that the Lord gives you peace. I pray that the Lord gives you what you seek. There are no words to describe what you are going through, and I understand your pain. To my family, I love you. To my family out there and my brothers on death row, life row, I love you. To the people that have shown compassion and that have been there for me, you are my true family, and I have been pleased. I am a man of many faults. For those I have hurt and caused pain in their life, I beg for forgiveness. Let everyone know I am sorry for all the wrongs that I have done. For those that called for me and transgressed against me and want me murdered, I forgive you. I truly do. I have been blessed. God, these 3 to 4 years, something was brought about by courageous men of God to make something beautiful. I learned grace. I learned forgiveness. I learned love. I learned to look at others with love no matter who they are. I have learned there is no redemption about forgiveness. Like Abraham Lincoln said once, that mercy bears richer fruits than other attributes. I pray one day the message of the Lord would be heard, because the world is hurting and things could be better. I don't know what else to say. To my family, I'm good, I'm strong. Just know that I'm going to be okay. I'm good. I love y'all. I love y'all. I truly do. I will see y'all in the other world. I'm ready, Warden. Send me home. So right now, Texas has one scheduled execution. Get your phones out right now. It's time to call the governor's office, 512-463-2000 or 512-463-1782. Tell them you oppose the death penalty in all executions. Now is the time to start listening and telling everyone else to listen to Ivan Cantu's podcast, Cousins by Blood. It's incredible. Some new episodes have dropped. It's an incredible podcast. And he requested Sister Helen Prejean to be his spiritual advisor, and she has accepted. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that TDCJ will accept, but Sister Helen Prejean has accepted. She is the one from Louisiana. and I'm sure you know. Yeah, everyone knows who she is from Dead Man Walking. So as of today, like I said, there is one scheduled execution, Ivan Cantu, February 28th, 2024. Remember, Cousins by Blood podcast. Now, as my friend Moy says, here is the news you can use. James Broadnax, you are scheduled for conference at the Supreme Court on December the 8th, coming out of the CCA. There were some decisions at the CCA recently. If you were one of them or you were scheduled, please have your loved ones look at the Supreme Court's website. Cedric Ricks, on November the 10th, the state filed a motion to alter the judgment at the district court. Then on November 22nd, Judge O'Connor denied all claims. Moses Mendoza, on November 13th, the Fifth Circuit denied your request for a rehearing en banc, and I sent that to your wife and to you on Securus. Eric Williams, on November 13th, you filed a motion for reconsideration and request for hearing at the district court. Then on November 14th, Judge Gabi set an evidentiary hearing at the district court. On November 14th, Saeed Rabbani, after nearly 30 years of being on death row, filed a legal appeal challenging his death sentence, which he received in 1988. Harris County did not seek the death penalty, and Mr. Rabbani has been given life with the possibility of parole. On a side note, Ben Wolf, Saeed Rabbani's attorney, stated, well, he was visibly emotional in court as he described Rabbani's current medical condition and living environment forced. He had to force himself to pause to collect himself about this. He is confined, this is Saeed Rabbani, he is confined to a prison bed in probably the most disgusting prison circumstance I've ever seen, Mr. Wolf said, referring to Rabbani's cell in the medical wing of the Estelle prison unit. Wolf recalled seeing soiled bed pads on the floor and mold in the toilet when he first visited Rabbani in the spring of 2023. I mean, through the years we've heard about Rabbani. He's mentally incapable of taking care of himself or the cell. They left him there. And I know several people who have been in the Estelle unit. Let me say that again. Estelle unit, medical wing. It's disgusting. And the people who run that unit. Okay, Carlos Ayestas. On November 17th, you filed a notice regarding ongoing discovery efforts at the district court. Judge Bryan ordered that you file a status report every 14 days. Again, the medical unit on the Estelle unit. This is just one person whose attorney called it out. Just one person. Can you imagine what the other people are dealing with? Linda!
Yes, I'm here.
You're here? Knock,
Yes.
knock. Go ahead.
Okay, I've got the birthday list for December. December the 1st, Annabelle Canales. December 3rd, James Calvert. December 6th, Charles Mamou Jr. December 7th, Kwame Rockwell. December 7th, Talon Carter. December 8th, Taylor Parker. December 11th, Garland Harper. December the 12th, Blaine Milam. December
Yay,
15th.
Blaine!
Hey, Blaney.
Blaney.
December the 15th, Courtney Robinson. December the 20th, Daryl Wheatfall. December the 21st, Ray Freeney. December 22nd, Gustavo Sandoval. December 22nd, Rodney Reed. Hey, Rodney. December 23rd, Jose Rivera. December 24th, Damon Matthews. December 27th, Ali Ursan. December 27th, Brian Siniga. December the 30th, Tedrick Batiste.
And I did forget to mention, because I already sent it to Linda. Daryl Wheatfall was again convicted and sentenced to death.
That's horrible.
Yeah, sorry about that, Linda.
Yeah, I know, I hate it. Okay, I have a poem now by Ronan. It's called End of the Road. 3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. The prison's like a ghost town when the guards turn off the lights. Teardrops only tattoos, there's no crying for the sins. I'm heading back to somewhere. I said, I'll never go again. End of the road, end of the road. End of the road like the end of the life. You feel yourself grow cold. The more days go by and you say goodbye to all you know, and so you part, end of the road. You don't feel like a man when they tell you, strip down, open your mouth, bend over, squat, cough, and turn around. Jumpsuit and a bedroll and a number for your name. White, black, rich, or poor, you are treated all the same. End of the road, end of the road. End of the road like the end of life. You feel yourself grow cold. The more days go by and you say goodbye to all you know, and so you part, end of the road. You never really adjust it, and it shows deep in your eyes, doing things you're ashamed of just to make sure you survive. And just like winter storms, the rain can turn to snow, and the lightning flashes could save lives for those at the end of the road. That's a beautiful poem. It's very, very pretty.
It is very pretty.
Yes. Very sad, too.
Yes, it is very sad. Is that all you got, Linda?
That's it. Yes, I missed you guys last week. I'm sorry I wasn't here, but I sure had a good time dancing the mashed potato and the twist and the monster mash. It was really a fun dance I went to. A lot of laughs.
Well, I'm glad everyone needs a break. Maybe I'll take. Maybe I'm going to take a break soon. I need a break soon. But
you going to do the mashed potato?
I will not do the mashed potato. If I did when I moved in my apartment, because I just moved in a few months ago, I went to move something and it's hardwood floors. I slid. It was like, whee, slid down on the ground, and there was not enough. I didn't have anything that was sturdy enough for it to grip on the floor. I couldn't get up. I was like, oh man, this is. So of course I had to call the firemen to come help me.
Did you end up buying a calendar?
I was like, so are we going to be here tomorrow? Same time? Same time? Yes. Thank you. Woo. What? Oh God! It went completely out of my mind. I said fireman, and now it's like wee. Everything went out of my mind. I was thinking activism. If you have contact information for Dave Atwood's family, or maybe you have his address, I'm sure that his family's checking his mail. You may want to send something to that's if you have his address. I don't know. It's still, it gets, every time we lose someone, it gets, Joanne. Do y'all remember Joanne? You remember Joanne, yeah. Right? With Gloria. Yes. Joanne died, and that was hard too. She was 82, and the guard was telling her that she couldn't sit somewhere, and she gave them the F word. She had scoliosis in her back. But yeah, it was awesome. She was one of a kind. It's yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the top during the Martin Luther King parade, she would get on the top of the truck, and yeah. All right. I don't know what you're doing. He's doing.
Open the gates up. Hey, Screw, did you miss me?
I was doing break
I
song.
see that you found a new friend. Warden, come down here and kiss me hello, 'cause I'm back home in Huntsville again. This suit that I'm wearing costs $200, but I got it free with a $3 knife. I got tailor-made shirts with them long pointy collars, and all it's gonna cost is 10 years of my life. So open the gates up, hey, Screw, did you miss me? Jimmy, I see that you found a new friend. Warden, come down here and kiss me hello, 'cause I'm back home in Huntsville again. I've been rousted and turned out at 3 in the morning. I've been roughed up and shook down and stood on my ear. I tried to find work, but they called me a jailbird. So I went for the bundle and I wound up back here. So open the gates up, hey, Screw, did you miss me? Jimmy, I see that you found a new friend. Warden, come down here and kiss me hello, 'cause I'm back home in Huntsville again. I found me a woman as warm as sunshine. Took her a year to slip out of her dress. She talked about having a little rose-covered cottage, but roses cost money, and you know the rest. So open the gates up, hey, Screw, did you miss me? Jimmy, I see that you found a new friend. Warden, come down here and kiss me hello, 'cause I'm back home in Huntsville again. Yes, I'm back home in Huntsville again.
You're listening to The Prison Show on KPFT Houston.
All right, and now we're going to get to
the Cohen.
Oh, well.
Do you still have it?
No, I don't have it up right now.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah, you do it.
All right. You guys heard Gary Cohen earlier, and support for KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Team. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped to represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. More information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, can be found on their website at parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
All right. Thank you, David. I will be prepared next time. I was like, oh, I knew I should have had it ready. I apologize.
I read it off of our text, where I texted it to you.
Oh, yeah. That's where I was going, but, I have a password because Joy's at my house and I never know what she's going to do. She's slick. Anyway, we have some people for shout-outs. We have Anjan. Oh, let's go to Manuela. She's calling from Germany. Let's go to Manuela. Line 1 or line 5. Manuela.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi, my dear. How you doing?
Doing wonderful, because you're going to be here soon.
I'm again here, yes. Last week I was sick from my vaccination. I can't do anything. Nothing. But this week I'm back. Praise the Lord.
Yes. That's good.
Yeah. See you soon. You know that?
Yes, I do. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. Cannot wait.
Yeah. Me too. Me too, my dear. So I want to make my shout out to my sweet and precious hubby. Hi, baby. I hope you're all right again. And I want you to know I'm thinking about you always, in every second of my life. And I miss you so much. And I can't wait to see you, to talk to you. And I can't wait, baby. I count the days now and then the minutes. And I want you to know that you are my soulmate, my best friend. The best thing about me is you, baby. My world is a better place with you in it, and we can weather any storm. And I'm always there for you, and we will do this all together, baby. And we're meant to be together forever. And I promise to you, with all my heart, I'll never stop loving you. And the family is all right. I'm all right. I'm in contact with Victoria and Robert. They're all right too. And I can't wait to see them. And to see you, my baby. Look into your eyes, talk to you. And discuss so many things we have to discuss and talk about. Baby, I love you with all my heart. I'm always thinking about you. And I will always love you. And I will never let you down or leave you. My baby, good night. Sleep well. And talk to you very soon. And see you very soon, baby. Sweet and pleasant dreams to you, my love. Good night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for everything you do. And have a great weekend.
You too, girl. Can't wait to see you.
Can't wait to see you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, and Jeanette. Hey, Anjanette.
Hey, Dani. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing, Linda?
Oh, she's
on the phone.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Well, hope you're doing good. How are you doing, David?
Fat and sassy.
Yes, me too.
Thanks.
Same, me too. Me too.
Lots of food for Thanksgiving.
I know. Yes, I still have so much leftovers. You guys know I'm giving a shout out to Big Will on Life Row at Polinsky Unit. Hello, my happy baby. You make me so proud, my love. I'm so proud to be your wife. I'm so blessed to have you in my life. I'm so grateful to be able to talk to you every day and see you every week. I thank God every day for you, my love, for all your beautiful smiles and your laughs. I love, love, love to make you laugh. It's one of my greatest joys. That and looking into your eyes. I love you so much, and I find myself more in love with you every day. You are my dream, you're mine, and I am yours, and I look forward to all the years ahead of us, God willing, my love. I'll keep praying for you and for us. We're doing this, baby. We're going to do it. We're going to do this life together. You have found your somebody, Will, and I am her. I will wait for you always. We will share the rest of our lives, share our innermost thoughts. I will be by your side and give you support. I will listen to you even if I don't agree. And at the end of it all, I will understand you. I will care about you passionately. And when you sleep, I will put my arms around you and kiss you tenderly. That's our song, my love. I told you, I love you so much. I will always love you, and I will cherish every moment I get with you. You are my everything. I'll see you tomorrow, my love. Have a good night. God bless you. Stay in prayer, and I will do the same. I also have some shout-outs for some of the guys on Life Row. Blaine, Mo, Beto, Mark, Woody, Eric, Debo, and Kangaroo. A very, very special shout out to the Fat Swag crew on the Polinsky Unit. You guys take care. Much love. Big, big hugs from Will and I. Y'all already know what it is. Hug life, his life. So Dani, Linda, David, everyone at the prison show, you guys take care. Have a good night. Drive safe home, and God bless.
Thank you. You have a great weekend, too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Do you want to do a shout-out?
Yeah, I hope I remember all the
Okay, go. You have to pull the mic closer to you.
Hey, this is Anne-Sophie. I would like to make a shout-out to, well, I hope I don't forget any names, but shout-out to Chuck, Chucky, Big Will, help me, Nadine. Spider, yeah. Ali, Chong Tong, Jedediah, yeah. Okay, you take care, guys, and I see some of you really soon. Bye.
All right, now we're going to get right on to Sandra. Let's go to Sandra. Hi, Sandra.
Hello. I would like to send a shout out to my boyfriend. He's in the FEC Houston. His name is Alfredo Flores, and all his friends, they're in there as well. They listen to you every Friday, and they just stay praying. God is good. I know we're going through a lot, but he's always there, so keep your head up and stay praying. And just remember I love you. And we all love you. Your family is waiting for you, your daughter. So hang in there. And I want to thank y'all for letting us do this, because without y'all, we can't send this shout out to them.
What unit is he on?
He's in the FEC Houston, the federal prison in Houston.
Oh,
downtown.
Okay. All right. That's awesome. Well, not awesome. Just awesome that, you're giving a shout out for him.
Yes. All of them guys in there listen to y'all too as well. So I just wanted to say, let y'all know that y'all they be listening to y'all.
Oh, well, hey. I'm glad they're listening.
Okay, well, thank you for everything. Good night.
Good night. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Sandra, and now we have Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Jamie? Jamie. I don't think...
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hi, how are y'all? Did y'all have a good Thanksgiving?
Oh, I think everyone here did. Yeah. How about you?
I think we're all full, yes. I'm so full right now.
Yeah.
We just ate a lot of leftovers, and I also cooked some dinner, too. But, yep. I just want to tell you, babe, yes, I just got to cook some chicken tenders a little while ago, like an hour ago or so. Chicken tenders and some breaded pork chops and tater tots, and I was going to make some French fries too, but I didn't. I got too hot in the kitchen. I had to put the AC on, and then I made some corn. My buttery corn is so good. Everybody loves my corn. Salt and pepper and some buttery corn. And I love you. Good night. And what else? I'm so grateful for you, babe, to have a husband like you. You're my beautiful, sexy husband. And I miss you, and I can't wait till you graduate so I get to go in there and be with you for a little while. And I wanted to read this prayer for you. Glow the star, please bless. Okay, this is it right here. A prayer for my husband. Lord, I lift my husband up. Guide him every day. Help him when he's burned. Give him strength, I pray. I know my husband loves you. He has right from the start. Please bless this one you've given me. I pray with all my heart. The only husband he has given me. I love you, babe. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night, sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I was trying to see if you were going to call tonight. I guess not. I love you. But if you can call tomorrow, call. If not, I'll see you soon. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Joseph, son, I love you, and I'm thinking about you. And just keep your head up, and hopefully you'll be near me and closer. So I'll see you soon, too, son. I love you. Don't be getting in no trouble. Thank y'all. Y'all have a blessed weekend.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Annalisa.
Hello, friends at the Prison Show. It's Annalisa. I hope you are all doing well. And this is my shout out for my friend Isidro. Hi, Isidro. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are enjoying making your artwork and the Christmas card. I am fine. All is okay. I'm having a few days off and resting, and all is good. And I send you my warmest wishes and big hugs, and send my warmest wishes to everyone. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Annalisa. Right, now we're going to get to Denise. Hi, Denise.
Hi, good evening or good night.
How are you doing?
Good, and yourself? Happy Thanksgiving to all of you.
Same to you, same to you.
Thank you.
So you're on the air. Did you want to leave a shout out?
Yes, I wanted to do a shout out again for my brother, for Facundo. We wanted to just say hi and remind you that we love you and we're all here with you and we missed you. We, of course, every holiday, right? I just wish, I miss your voice. I wish we could have at least talked, but for one reason or another, we haven't been able to talk on the phone. From my understanding, right, it takes time, but certain things have been happening, and it's very sad because we were hoping to be able to talk to him at least yesterday, and unfortunately we weren't able to.
So they still haven't gone over there to do the voice recognition?
Apparently they have, and they've, from my understanding, right, they've either told him that he's not on the list or on the list to get it set up or something, and I don't know what's going on. We've sent emails and stuff, but I'm just waiting.
Okay. I'll see what's up. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Thank you. We appreciate it. But yeah, we were hoping he would have it set up so we could at least, hear his voice and be able to say Happy Thanksgiving to him. But unfortunately, we weren't able to. We did message. It's just different, not being able to talk to them or hear them. But yeah, I just. I just wanted to say hi, and hopefully my daughter will say hi too. Say hi. Oh no, she was ready for it earlier. She was ready. She was practicing to say hi, and now she's shy.
Aww.
Say hi. Hi. Yeah, I was hoping she would so he could hear her, since we haven't been able to talk to him in a while. But yeah, I would really appreciate, any help. We appreciate it, Dani. But yeah, so hi to my brother. I love you and I miss you, and hopefully we get to talk soon. We're all here, hoping we get to hear your voice soon.
Well, I'm going to see what, Monday, I'll see what I can do, or I may send an email over the weekend. See what, get the ball rolling. It's very frustrating, and I know it's frustrating for families and for the men and women, but see if I can help.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Did you want to say hi? Sure. Yeah? Okay. Hi, Junior. I love you and I miss you so much. That's my oldest daughter.
Oh.
Yes. But yeah, thank you so much. And once again, happy Thanksgiving to you, Dani, Linda, and David. And again, thank you all for everything you do. And thank you for, allowing us to be able to, or having a show like this for us to be able to call them and say hi.
Okay, well, call us next week. We'll be here.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. You all have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, now we have Caitlin.
This is a shout out for Beto Garza in Polunsky. Hey Boo, how are you? I hope that you're in good health and spirits, and that there's a smile on your handsome face. As for me, well, everything is okay. I want to wish you happy Thanksgiving and say thank you for being in my life and for being my strength and for having my back and making me smile. And I really appreciate you, and I'm so grateful that you are sharing your life with me. At the moment, I am home Daytona is here. She's just sitting here trying to get into my sweater as I am wearing it. Buddy, I went up today and he is doing good. And I gave him loads of carrots from you, and yeah, he ate them up so fast. Yeah, he likes his food. On Tuesday, Daytona's finally getting groomed, and on Wednesday, Buddy is going to get clipped. Yeah, so that should be fun. I'll let you know how it goes. Because he doesn't really like this. Other than that, everything is okay. Please know that you mean the world to me, and I'm going to write you today, later on, and just, know that you mean everything to me. So, good night, sweet dreams, and please stay safe. And to everybody at the prison show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
All right. Thank you, Caitlin. Now, Patricia, line 6.
Hey, mijo. Dear Patty here. Just wanted to let you know, mijito, that we miss you. Wish you were here, papi, but God is good. Anyway, mijo, Amanda went out to visit Roxy and Adrian, the kids. Jackie, Isabella, and AJ did come yesterday. Your Theo Jr. got tired out with Cheeto and AJ playing football. So that was really nice. Unfortunately, this morning he woke up really sick. I think he has the flu, not COVID, because we ran tests. So thank God for that. But, mijo, we're so blessed. Even though whatever happens, we're blessed, mijito. Just want you to know that I miss you. I love you. Wish you were here, mijo. I was watching the Texas Tech game and Texas Longhorns. And, of course, Josh wants me to cheer for Texas Tech. But that's not going to happen. And I'm glad I don't, because, oh, my God, the Longhorns just really like, oh, my goodness, los hicieron papilla. And the game's not over yet. And it's already 50-something to 7. So, anyway, mijo, I miss you. I love you. Tomorrow we're getting ready for the wedding, of course. I still have not found shoes, but that's okay. I love you. Good night to the prison show. Thank you. And everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Good night.
Good night. Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Oh. Linda's like, what? So, all right, now we have Mike.
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike doing a shout-outs for the prison show. Here goes my shout-outs to the guys of Texas, Guy Alexander, Jamie Cuppett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee. Shout-out to Philip Perez. Shout-out to Philip in Dallas. Lucy and Michelle want me to do a shout-out to Paul. Shout-out to Jovan, Matt, Thomas, Edward Raziz, Adam Wilkerson. Shout-out to James Lee Cart. Shout-out to Bill R. Sims. And special shout-out to Clarence Lee Bowman. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Black Friday. And also a special shout-out to Tasha. Wants me to do a shout-out for payday. And a shout-out to Hoss. And a shout-out to, and that's it. And you can continue to write Mysterious Mike in care of David Collingsworth. And hopefully everybody had a wonderful and safe Black Friday, and back to the prison show.
All right. And what is David's address? What is the prison show's address, you ask? Well, I can give you that address. That address is 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas, or Shepherd, America, 77371. So 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas, 77371. Lord. All right, Tia. Tia on line 1. Hi, Tia. Tia. Hi, Tia. Hello. Is Tia there? Why don't we click and make sure it's her? Why don't we go to, or put her on that there? We'll go to Karina. Hi, Karina.
Hi. Good night, guys. How are y'all?
We are doing fabulous. How about you?
I am doing good. Thank you for asking. I want to also say happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. I want to give a big shout out to Facundo Chavez. I miss you, baby. I love you. And hopefully soon I will be there to go see you. And I also have somebody very special on the line. Si quiere, mándele ya los saludos. Ahí está en la línea.
Hola, mijo, ¿cómo estás? Para decirte que muy pronto te vamos a ir a ver. Te quiero mucho. Que sigas fuerte, que siempre estamos contigo, pensando en ti, siempre estás en mi corazón. Cada día te extraño más, pero le pido mucho a Dios por ti, para que te dé fuerzas y seguir luchando, mijo. Te quiero mucho, and thank you to everybody for everything.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Likewise, guys. And baby, you know that we miss you, and hopefully soon we'll be there. Just know that we're here for you, and no matter what, you're always in our heart. I love you. Take care. Thank you, guys. You have a great night.
You too.
A good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, line 3, Muhammad.
Hello. How y'all doing this pretty show?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty fair for a square. Yeah, but how y'all doing? And how did y'all holiday go?
It went great. What about yours?
Then I'm want to shout out a couple of guys over there on the Plunky unit. We got Corey Richards over there on the Plunky unit. I'm shout out to him. All the girls over in the Islamic community, over there at the Plunky unit. I think I haven't heard from them in a while, man. But I just want to let y'all know I'm doing all right. I hope you guys are doing all right. I mean, y'all keep your head up, man, and do whatever it takes, man. Try to get them around there, man. There's a lot going on out here, man. Y'all missing this world. There's action out here, man. Don't let try to fool y'all and tell you there ain't no job out here. Y'all look at the job, man. You get a job eventually, man. I'm looking for another one right now, but I don't have it yet, but it's going to come eventually. But I'm doing all right, man. And y'all guys, man, y'all stay straight, man. Y'all straight and narrow. All right? And that's it. Thank y'all at the prison show. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
All right. Thank you. All right. Gloria on line 5.
How doing?
Doing good. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm still stuffed from yesterday and making some turkey gumbo today.
That's what I made yesterday. I made, chicken and sausage, but...
Oh, well, I'm doing turkey and sausage. Anyway, I wanted to give a shout out to some friends. Thomas Millerell. It was so good to hear from you, and let me know if you need any more information so you can add me to your visiting list in December. And Robert Robertson, thanks for the nice note, I hope Thanksgiving wasn't too bad for y'all over there. Maybe you got something good to eat. Spider, I am going to call, and Dani, maybe you know, if I call Monday, can I schedule a Tuesday visit?
I don't think so, but you can sure try. I know I haven't had any luck with that, but you never know.
I haven't either, doing it just the day before.
Maybe they'll still be in a good mood from the wonderful holiday.
Well, I won't hold my breath for that. And Big Will, I'm sorry you couldn't send me a turkey, but anyway, we had a good meal, and like I told Dani, I am still full, but it's good to hear from you, so take good care. Rob Will, I'm so glad to hear from you. Keep in touch. Let me know how it's going with your health. And T. Irvin, I was going to try to see Spider, too. I know you've got a visit. Actually, you got two, because you got a minister visit as well. But I don't think they let me schedule a visit. Spider just found out today his daughter can't come next week. So I was going to see if I could come on Tuesday. Can't come Thursday because I got to the doctor. Anyway, and Big White, glad your mom's doing okay. Take care and hang in there. And I guess that's it. We're actually, the abolition movement is actually meeting in person on the first Tuesday, which is what, the 5th. So that's a week and a half, I guess. And we're going to have a Christmas get-together, and people can bring goodies to eat and drink, and we'll be at Shape Center at 7 o'clock. No alcohol, but anything else that's fun would be cool. And we're going to talk about our entry in the Martin Luther King parade. So, hallelujah, there's no friggin' execution scheduled for the rest of the year. Yay. So, I guess that's it. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you. Have a great weekend, Gloria.
Okay, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, Tina on line 6. Oh, wait. Tina on line 6.
All right. Thanks, Prison Show. We appreciate you guys so much. I just wanted to shout out to all our brothers and sisters behind the walls. Noe, shout out to you on Memorial. Sherry, shout out to you on Murray. And everyone else, there's so many of you precious people that I just pray for and hope to hear from y'all very soon. I know the correspondence has been crazy with new mail service, so know that you're not forgotten. Shout out to all you precious women on the hobby. Man, we had an awesome service last Saturday with Mike Barber and you guys. It was just rocking the entire house. The whole city felt that Holy Spirit move, and it was just beautiful to be a part of that service with Mike and all of y'all. And I just can't thank this group of precious people, the Prison Show, enough for doing what y'all do. Man, y'all are so committed, and I've been watching you for many, many months and I don't know how long, years, and I am just wanting to give y'all a big thank you and know that God's got a huge reward for y'all for sacrificing your time to volunteer all that you do for our sisters and brothers doing time. And hey, don't give up, because you know what? This time of year is hard. It's really hard any time, but behind those walls during the holidays, it's so challenging. Keep your heads up, ladies and gentlemen. Don't give up. God's got big plans for y'all, and we are praying for you continually. So thanks a lot for giving us the time to do this.
Amen. And just in case you hadn't saw it, we did post about the Mike Barber on our Facebook page.
Yeah, thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Tina.
Good night.
Good night. And now we have Stacy.
to my husband's 40 Black at Wainwright Unit. Hey, baby love. This is your wife kissing you our Friday night strength. Letting you know all is well. Trusting we just got our whispers, our soothe. Yeah, it's been a take it easy day for me. I've not heard from you today, but we get the holiday pause, ain't it? Mimi got me up around 3:30 a.m. Yeah, wanting out. So she spent the night outside. And Maymay's been showing love this morning, so both are doing all right. I was up the usual too early time, focused on the world news and insanity out here. BP got a request in the mailbox. Yeah, no hot water. We spoke on it PM, but today BP put them on notice. Baby, it's just another day out here missing us, and I await your voice all up in my ear. Baby, be focused. Stay tough. Know I'm all yours. I'm out here holding us down, baby. Remain healthy and safe. I love you, my husband. Mwah. Take care. Mwah. Love you, boo.
All right. Thank you, Stacy. And now we have Shevis. Or Annie. Annie on line 1. Annie.
Is it Amy? Because they kept saying Annie, and I kept telling them Amy.
Okay, Amy. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yes.
No, it's okay. I'm going to be quick, and y'all talked to me before, and I'm super fast, but I love Flacco. We're getting married next week, actually.
Awesome.
Praise. Awesome. We've been going through a lot of rough times lately, but I just want him to know that I love him, and I'm here for the long haul, and he better get used to me being the way I am. And I thank y'all for what y'all do, and that's it. I love Flacco, and I can't wait to be his wife next week.
Well, congratulations, Amy, and we wish you both well.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, and call again.
I will.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, now we have Shevis.
Hey, y'all. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
Good evening, Prison Show audience from around the world. It's Shevis Watson, your in-mass incarceration reporter, and I've got tears in my eyes. My heart is heavy and my head is down. For we've lost such a good friend. And I'd like to shout out our friends inside. Our friends holding their head up. Our family members holding their heads up. This winter season can be extremely difficult for us, for our desires, for our dreams, for our wishes. And so I want to shout out all of our loved ones on the inside, but I'm going to reserve yelling out the names you all have heard. Let me shout you out in the past. I simply want to lift up the name of David Atwood. Proverbs 17:17 says, "A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity." And David was a friend, and he was a brother. My heart hurts for the loss of our friend. I wouldn't even been on the prison show if it wasn't for David. So may him and Peggy find rest together. David, we love you. And if these radio airwaves can make it all the way up to where your spot is reserved, somewhere in the cool gates, we just hope that you can feel the love from here, man. We can't ever take back the hands of time, but we appreciated all the time that you gave us, all the effort that you gave us, and all the times you showed up for individuals in their time of adversity. Dani, Miss Linda, David, y'all drive safely home. I just wanted to call and lift up the name of our friend.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. All right, Linda, do you want to, or Nadine, do you want to give a shout out? You sure do. All right, there you go.
Thank you, Dani. Hello, guys. A shout out to every one of my friends in Polonsky unit. But first of all, I want to, if someone in Harris County knows my hubby, Uncle Epi, and can tell him that his wife is in Houston, I will be really happy, and I think he will be too. So my shout out go, she forget first, so I will complete the list. To Big Will, Slim Lou. It's ex-Big Lou, now it's Slim Lou. Then my brother, Big White, Mr. Elisha Joubert in French. Then my brother, Kenneth Foster, and my friend, born in the same day, Thomas Milorel. And then my friend, Anthony Haynes. I just landed in Houston tonight, and I heard outside the gate, Nadine! It was your mom going to work. And she says, you don't have a GPS. This is a GPS for you. I'm going to work. Bye-bye. That's your mom, Anthony. And, well, a big, all my love, much love to all my guys there. I love you, and see you probably tomorrow, Big White. Bye-bye.
That's awesome. All right, Linda, do you want to give yours?
Sure, I'll do my shout-outs.
Okay.
Okay. Bobby Woods and Bobby Woods Jr., Gregory Truitt, Frank Gill, Will Spear, Tyrone Williams, Franklin Davis, Luke Myers, William F. Owens Sr., Paul DeVoe, James Calvert, Gary D. Green, Herschel Wheeler, Lucky Ward, Jaime Cole, Brian Davis, Samuel Solomon, John Green, Bill Sims, Justin Miranda, Stephen Curry, Joel White, Damon Wilson, Stephen Bachman, Sonny Wilson, Curtis Robertson, Brian Bolt, Roy E. Addix, Milton Gobert, Pete Russell, Samuel Montanez, Ray, Juan Mejia, Miller L., Sheldon Jones, Thomas Nix, Curtis Allen, Christopher Curtis, Curry Richardson, Roderick Harris, Michael Ferguson, Daniel Tellis, Nazario Vasquez, Gilbert Romero, a.k.a. Chief, Hector De Leon, Rudy Martinez, Joel Luna, Raul Chavez, J.B. Van Story, Michael Moyer, Willie Torres, and Troy Glover. And I just wanted to tell you, I got your message. Finally, they must have kept your first message that you sent me, but I finally did get it. And I did take care of that. I guess you'll know who I'm talking about. I did call and talk with the warden, so I hope our friend is well again. Okay, thank you very much. Good night, guys.
All right, we do have some open lines, 713-526-5738, option number 2. And I have some shout-outs. Of course, again, we want to give our love and support for Dave Atwood's family and friends. Hopefully, if they're not listening, they'll give a listen back to the prison show, because Dave was such a big part of this show for so many years. Roderick Harris, Curtis Claus, Rue, Ken Decker, Moy, Jeff, Larry, Brett, Leroy, Joel, DeVoe causing trouble, DeVoe, Creeper, T, Big Head, Blaine, Rexalicious. Now, I have a friend, and I would like everyone to, I did post it on the Prison Show's Facebook page, Jay Van Story. Jay Van Story has been locked up for many years, 36 years, and the victim in his specific case recanted her story, or recanted the reason why he was arrested, convicted. She recanted, and he's been in prison for 36 years. She recanted. Let me say this again. There is an affidavit where she recanted. And he remains in prison. The Houston Press did a story on him. Uncuff the Innocent they only have 4 people they're representing, and he is one of them. He remains in prison. I don't, and he's out of Lubbock, and I just wanted to get the word out again that this man is, when the victim recants, I don't know what else. What else? When innocent. So anyway, if you, J Van's story, you're my friend, and I'm going to try. I'm getting the word out, and I'm going to continue to try. So, anyway, Elizabeth on line 1. Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth.
How are y'all doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I babysitted today.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, yes, it was my great nephew and my great niece. It was nice having them today, just for a little while.
You didn't go shopping?
No, it's bad out there.
No, that was funny.
No, no, it's too dangerous.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes. Well, we would just want to give a shout out to Isidro. I hope everybody's doing okay tonight. Hey, my pretty baby. I just want to tell you hello, and I hope you're doing okay. I made sure I put enough money on your books, and I did the securest thing for the first time. But anyway, I hope it went where it needed to go. But everybody's doing okay here. I got to see Angelita and little Juan today. Spent a little bit of time with them, so that was nice. And your cat's doing okay. Just lazy now that it's getting colder. Yeah, he's just laying around. He'll eat a little bit, and then he'll go lay back down. He's just like a little old man.
Living the dream. Living the dream.
Oh, yes. Yes, but I'll pass the phone to Dad, mijo, and I love you, and hopefully we get to see you next Thursday. Good night, my baby. Here's your dad.
Hey, mijo. I love you, and I went to your tia Cirilla, so she told me to tell you hi, that she loves you, your Uncle Julio, Nina, Mark, Ariel, Monita, Monica, who else is there?
Mark.
Oh, and Mark. But they all told me to tell you hi, and they love you, and just stay strong, and hope to see you pretty soon or sometime, they said. But anyway, mijo, I love you, and good night, and we'll see you Thursday, okay, mijo? Good night. Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Good night, mijo.
Have a great weekend, Elizabeth.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Mr. David.
Well, it's a little bit early. It's been a good show, though. Kind of got a little bit worried over Juan, but that was a good interview. I wish he'd have had... He was supposed to be in the studio, or at least I thought he was going to be in the studio. I was going to get him to rap a little bit. But he also sings norteño music and ranchero. So
what was the first thing you said?
Norteño is 2 different types of Hispanic music.
Okay.
You should see my playlist. I've got all kinds of stuff on there. So I mean, it's just
okay.
To me, I think it's cool that somebody would get out of prison because they're singing and because they're doing the right thing, and continue to do that. And now he's having concerts and all kinds of neat stuff. So, but anyway, that's me. I guess I like people. So whenever I good people stories, and I mean, how many people can say that they've been nominated for a Latin Grammy?
That's right. Yeah, no, not many. Not many.
And he's an ex-offender. It gives us all hope. Gives us all hope. So.
Absolutely.
And we got a few more rappers that are on the list. I got at least 2 more that are on the list to come on in the next month or 2 or 3, something like that. I got the calendar filled out for like 6 months ahead. So, and then I just found you remember the George Floyd incident back in 2020?
Absolutely, I remember it.
You remember the officer that killed him? And he went to prison?
Yes.
Chauvin?
Yeah.
He was stabbed today.
He was stabbed today?
He was stabbed today.
Stabbed to death?
No, it didn't say to death.
All right.
Stabbed today. Today he was stabbed. About 12:30 this afternoon.
Wow.
So.
He was injured.
Yeah, I mean it's tragedy that but I mean he had such total disregard for George Floyd that I was surprised that they would even have him in any kind of population. He should have been in protective custody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm actually kind of
surprised it didn't happen sooner.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I don't want to be hateful. I mean, nobody at the prison show hates to see anybody get injured. But,
absolutely. We hate to see anyone because we're not in favor of violence.
No, but he had such a total disregard for George Floyd, and he couldn't believe that he was convicted whenever he was convicted. So they had to put him in some type of protective custody, and I don't know all the details. I did post a story on our Facebook page. It's just he had to have gotten out of protective custody, going down the hall. Something happened where they got him, and it's not uncommon that those things happen.
No, it's not uncommon.
So
the guy from North Texas, Shamir Mir.
Yeah.
He was the serial killer. He was stabbed to death during the lockdown here.
So we've still got a lot of killings going on right now, right?
Well, he was stabbed to death during the lockdown that TDC did.
Got all the weapons and stuff, right?
That to control violence. Yeah. I mean,
But I just read something the other day about something going on up at Michael's unit. Somebody got killed over on Michael's unit.
Yes.
And then they're talking about that here they supposedly took all the drugs and it got all the drugs and found all the, but yet they're still wild. They're still running rampant.
Yes. It's not,
It didn't do any good.
I think it did good in some respects, but in other, I didn't realize there were 1,000.
Yeah, she put that list out on TikTok or Instagram or something not too long ago, and I'd seen that. And I thought that we reposted over on our page.
I guess I thought it was like in the area of 500. I didn't realize it was, in that short span of time. That is a lot.
They had quite a few. They had like 380 that just walked off the job.
I mean, that says so much of the caliber of employees that they're hiring when in that short period of time.
They're in a desperate need for employees, and the problem has been for years and years and years that there's no integrity.
Well, no, but when you have this. When you have someone working in an environment like there's no air conditioning, there's no, I mean, you can't.
No overtime, there's no benefits at all.
Well, no, there's forced overtime.
Right.
They're forcing them to work. I mean, the environment is. If
they're not getting paid for it though, they give them comp time, right?
No, they're paying them. I mean, one officer I was going to visit at Polonsky, and she was explaining to me how much money I could make if I would go to work there. And I'm like, I'm going to visit a death row right now, and you want me to
Yeah.
No. This is before when I could actually, it was just like, really, lady? Really? It was funny, though. Yeah. She's getting a lot of money for overtime.
I didn't know that they were actually paying overtime. I thought they were giving them, they could tell them they could take time off later.
Oh no,
They started paying overtime because they're just so short-handed they don't have anybody.
They don't have anyone. They are literally, but they are so tired.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You can look at their faces when they're, one guy was so sick and he was being forced to stay at work. And I'm looking at him going, oh, hell no, you need to back up.
Yeah.
Do not come near me.
Yeah, but that's dangerous.
Yes, that's dangerous.
For everybody involved, So anyway.
Well, we are very happy that Nadine and Ann Sophie are here. Thank you.
It's been a great show, and we've got a wonderful people here at the house. We need to stay tuned for Cnvrge. They're going to be coming in. They got some house music and some techno music, and it's just kind of funky going on. Funky. So y'all tune in and jam out, and we'll be here next week. And we appreciate you being here. Remember to call. Tell your loved ones to call 713-526-5738, option number 2. And we'll be here for you every Friday.
Have a great weekend.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.